Howdy folks, Jeff here. We're in the International Aero Products booth, and we have here the CEO himself, Jonathan Saltman.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to our booth.
You were telling me a story earlier about the products, how this actually started in the aero industry.
Correct.
Because of some aircraft.
I actually started cleaning aircraft many years ago when I was a young lad, and quickly realized just after I graduated college, quickly realized that there really weren't any products that worked properly for the aerospace industry. People were using things from their house and for cars on aircraft. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of products, or at the time there weren't a lot of products that would work at 500 miles an hour or up at altitude at 60 below zero. So I started developing all our own products. I'm a graduate from the USC and have a background in chemistry, so I was able to work with formulating all our own products to be able to handle the harsh environments that aircraft are exposed to, and all the fine materials, the fabrics, leathers, silks, wools that aircraft, private jets have. And from that, developed all of our products throughout the years. And then in 2011, 2010, we introduced all our products to the automotive industry. We actually have something really unique because we actually first developed our products only for us to use. So we're one of the only companies in the world that developed the products not for retail, but actually just for us to use exclusively. And then it was over the years of receiving pressure and whatnot from various customers and staff that we decided to go to the automotive industry, and that's why our tagline is formulated for aircraft but perfect for your car. It does get exposed to a lot of different harsh environments, acid rains, fallout, whatnot, and the durability of our products are made to withstand some of those harsh elements.
And up north, they have more of the road salt. You told me that.
Absolutely.
That it rates against all that.
Absolutely.
When you're talking about taking care of that leather, taking care of the material that's in the car, you can be assured that the International Aero Products is going to work on the interior of your car.
Absolutely.
Another thing he was sharing with me was about the glass cleaner.
All of our products are developed specifically for the surfaces that they're utilized on, and I sat and tried to figure out why exactly is the film that's caused on the inside of the glass. I don't smoke, and I, like you, get that ugly film on the glass. So we actually chemically analyzed it and found out what it was. It was the outgassing of the plastics and the lubricants and oils that are inside a vehicle.
The vapors.
Absolutely. And that's actually what's causing that film. So we developed a product that, instead of just moving it around, actually breaks that down. And that's why our glass cleaner is unlike anything else in the world.
And then he was sharing with me too, like on the Fusion, you told me that the wax, you can actually
layer it.
Layer it.
Correct. So most products, most waxes and exterior protectants, when you put a new product on, because of the different elements that they have in there, or chemicals that they have in it, would strip off the previous one. We actually developed that product specifically so you can layer it. So you can put multiple coats on it, and you'll get a deeper, glossier shine on the vehicle and more protection.
And when he talks about deeper, glossier shine, all y'all know, I've had some pictures of my black Yukon on there, and black is kind of the hardest color to get it shine.
Absolutely.
And we can actually shine it, and you can see my toolbox over off to the side. And folks, I'm going to tell you, is actually, Jeff, trying that product really does work. And so if it works on an older vehicle, imagine what it'll do on the newer ones.
The new water-based paints and stuff, we had to be very careful in the development of the product to make sure that it handles all the different types of paints that are out there, whether it's a polyurethane, an acrylic, an enamel, so it would be equally as productive and protective for all the different paints that are out there.
And see, when this guy starts talking the water-based paint, a lot of people don't know that. You know, we used to have the clear coats, and before that was the urethanes. And now, folks, you all don't know that, but a lot of these cars are based with the water-based paint. It has to do with the EPA emissions and stuff.
Exactly.
And so your product is actually will handle all that.
Absolutely, and we developed it specifically to address that.
Because you have all the different reps here at the Sema booth from Canada, from China, from Europe.
Yep.
And one of them was mentioning that y'all have a product that polishes the steel or the chrome.
We do. We have a polish that's again very unique. And I got this from a different industry that I thought about it from. Ours actually breaks itself down. It's got a very fragile grit to it. So as you use it, it actually breaks itself down and gets finer and finer and finer. So instead of having to use different polishes for different purposes, you use one polish of the towel, and you quickly go from a very rough texture or an unpolished metal surface, aluminum, or if the chrome needs to be cleaned. And then as you use it, it breaks itself down and becomes ultra fine and leaves a bright shine to it. It also has a leaching agent in it, which unlike other polishes that leave the chemicals in the pores of the aluminum, because aluminum is very porous, ours has a leaching agent in there which actually draws out all those chemicals, which keeps it nice and shiny longer. Instead of oxidizing more quickly, it'll keep it shinier longer. So it actually leaves a protective coating on there.
Europe has said that they have a big market for the Harley Davidson, and we have a huge market here on Harley Davidson, and those bike guys really like to keep their bikes clean and shiny. And he said that, you know, try that.
That's actually, we actually developed a small little travel kit, and we developed it specifically for the motorcycle industry because guys wanted stuff that they could take with them to work on the saddlebags or work on the tank and wipe down the bike if they go through something. And that's actually why we developed one of our kits that we do, which is a small travel size that people can put in their trunk of their car or in their saddlebags on their bike.
Where can they get this product?
You know, if you go to our website, on our website, which is www.internationalaeroproducts.com, you can get information on the products as well as information on where our product is distributed to our different dealers around the U.S. and around the world.
Folks, I've tried this in the shop. You've seen that, and Jonathan's going to send me a few more different products that we haven't used and try those, and we're going to see. So you actually see that they actually work, and they're really easy to put on.
That's one of the things that we want to make sure of, is that for even our own people, because remember, again, we still make a living off of our own product in one of my other companies, and we wanted to make sure that it's something that everybody can use.
Folks, that's letting you know that in your Suburbans or Yukons, where you're transporting your kids around, you don't have to worry about any of this. You don't have to worry about them touching it and getting it on the hands.
Correct.
You actually told me that the leather product, you had tested it on...
We actually chemically analyzed the skin of a cow to develop our product, and that's the basis of our formula for our leather conditioner. So we know that we're not damaging the leather because we're only putting into the leather what the animal naturally excretes out when they sweat.
And he had some earlier, and he actually sprayed it in his hand, and he goes, see, you can put it on your hands, and it actually sprayed us in the face.
Just wiped it in. Wiped it in.
Yeah, that's what keeps him looking so young, I guess. So, Jonathan, if they're interested in your product, they go to your website, which is?
internationalaeroproducts.com, and they can learn more about our products or find out where to buy our products anywhere in the world, both throughout the U.S. as well as overseas.
Always, thanks for watching, folks.